guys, I'm Margaret, and today I'm bringing you a video about ways that I earn extra income as a stay-at-home mom. So a little history about me before I get started. I was an elementary school teacher for 14 years before I decided to stay home with my children. And at that point, I started reselling. And what that means is I'll go to garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, and I'll buy things that are inexpensive and I will turn them over to make extra money on different sites, whether eBay, Etsy, Amazon, and that brings in extra money for our family. So the first site that I sell on is Etsy. And Etsy is a platform where you can sell vintage items, supplies, or handmade things. And this one is really good because I find lots of vintage items, or I'll find lots of supplies, whether they're sewing supplies, fabric, and things like that, that I can get for relatively cheap and turn over for a very nice profit on Etsy. Now, tied into that is eBay. I started selling on eBay after that. And the reason I tie those together is because I will frequently cross-post things that I sell on Etsy. I will put them also on eBay. And then anything I find that can't go on Etsy, I put on eBay. So those two sites are most of my, like the bread and butter of the money that comes in. They're very easy to use. They've gotten easier. And you can earn a pretty good profit from selling things if you pick them up cheap enough. I prefer Etsy only because the fees are so low. So I get way more of the money that I make when I sell on Etsy. So those are the first two platforms that I started on. The next option is Amazon, and they have two versions. They have merchant fulfilled, which means that you create it, list it, ship it, and all of that. And then there's Amazon FBA, which stands for Fulfillment by Amazon, which is what I use. I don't use the merchant fulfilled. The Amazon FBA is a program where you can buy things and ship them to Amazon. They will store them in their warehouse and then they will sell them from there. I have some videos that I've done about Amazon FBA that I can link, and also Etsy and eBay, but I didn't mention it before, so I'll link those videos so you can check them out. But for Amazon FBA, I frequently find things at yard sales, estate sales, things like that, generally new. You can send in used items depending on what they are. And then you can also do what they call RA, or retail arbitrage, which means you go to retail stores, Target, Walmart, wherever, and find things that you can send in to make a profit on Amazon. Now, these could be clearance items, or they could be items that are commodities that may be plentiful where I live, but maybe not so plentiful in, say, California or Alaska, you know. So those are some different options. There's more to learning how to do Amazon FBA. I like the platform a lot because once you send it in, you know, they sell it, they ship it, they take care of all of that, and then you get the money. There are pitfalls, of course. If you have things that sit there in their warehouse too long, they have long-term storage fees and things of that nature. But overall, it's a really great platform. And I know a number of people that make a full-time living selling just Amazon FBA. All right, next is YouTube. Now, this is not necessarily reseller related, but I do make some of my income off of YouTube. So basically, I just created a channel. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to start my journey, sharing my journey about becoming a reseller. It'll be 2 years in February. So 2 years ago, February, I started my channel, and I have left up most of my older videos so you can see the progress. I mean, I was really quiet and shy, and my personality wasn't coming out at all. And it just grew. I mean, if you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I suggest it. You don't have to show your face. A lot of people say they do haul videos or just share things, just showing what other things are. And join a community. And when I say that, I mean like go and join this community. But find people that are making videos like yours, interact with them, and eventually, just naturally, you start finding people that you connect with, that you're friends with, and they start watching your videos and you're watching their videos, and pretty soon things get bad, things snowball, I guess I should say. and you start having regular people watch you and subscribe and like and comment. And that's another thing as well. I always try to comment or respond to people in the comments because I feel like you've spent the time to come and watch one of my videos and taken the time to write a thoughtful comment about something I've said or done. I feel like I can comment back and thank you or respond to something that you've asked or said. Again, that doesn't bring in a ton of money, and it does take time to earn money. I think the first amount, you have to accrue $100 before they'll even pay out on YouTube. And I mean, I mentioned this in another video because for a while there were, every now and then this flurry comes up with, people getting upset about people making money off of YouTube, which, whatever, But I think the perception is that you make so much money. And there are people that have millions of subscribers or thousands and thousands that just make a ton of money. But I'm in my video that I talk about this, I mentioned that I make enough money to buy like a week's worth of groceries for my family. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, and I mean, it took a while to get to that point because I've been at this almost 2 years. But I enjoy it. I started it because I enjoy it. So it's something to think about, that if you're interested, start a YouTube channel. You can make some money there. Another platform that I make money on is Merch by Amazon. And this is something relatively new. It's only been around about a year. And this is a print-on-demand service that Amazon has opened up where you can submit shirt designs and they sell them for you. And I've done videos about that as well. I'll link those. Basically, once you're approved, you can upload designs for shirts. And if someone buys the shirt, Amazon will print it and ship it and send you royalties. And so there's nothing else to it. It's really easy. I would say, the hard part is coming up with the designs and the ideas and making sure they're not trademarked or copyrighted. And then having someone buy them. So, but the potential there is really great. I know some people that make really good money selling shirts on Merch by Amazon. So I make some money, and I'm going to be doing more series on, Merch by Amazon and making money in that way. So stay tuned. Another way that I make money as a stay-at-home mom is Amazon affiliate links. And this again doesn't bring in a whole lot of money for me, but say down in the description below, you'll see links for different products that I use frequently. So if you click on one of those links, it takes you to Amazon. If you buy it, then I get a small commission off of it. Sometimes I'll share books that I'm reading. I have a book club, and so I'll share an affiliate link for that. If you choose to buy the odd item, then I mean, it's not a huge commission, but there's a commission that goes with it. So with that, let's say last month I made like $24 or something like that off of the commissions from affiliate links. But I mean, my book, that's, half a tank of gas. So, and it's not a huge drain. I don't like going out and asking people for money or asking people to buy things, or I don't know. So for me, it's just, it's a choice of the person watching or buying if they want to do that. And then another way that I make money is on local garage sale sites. I generally focus on ones that are female only because I am female, and I hear a lot in the news about other scary stuff that happens on Craigslist and places like that. So I focus, there's a site called Garage Sale that I use, and those are local type garage sale sites. There's some that Facebook has as well. I haven't tried those out very much. But Garage Sale is the one that I've had the most success with. And of course, I've done videos about Garage Sale as well. I do lots of videos. So, and that's just, things around the house. I'll put it up and somebody will be interested that is in the area, and you sell it, make some extra money that way. I know when I closed out the antique booth, when I had an antique booth and I pulled out of that, a lot of the stuff that I had there, I didn't want to keep storing it at home. So I had a garage sale, and then I put things on Garage Sale to sell. So that made some extra money as well. And then one last way that I make some extra money, this is sort of hit or miss if you're out there and you find it. When I thrift or garage sale gold, I have a few times been out and found gold items. One time it was really good. I found some gold cufflinks that ended up, I took them to a gold buyer and made $400, almost $400 after the commission that they took. I bought the cufflinks for $1 and took them and sold them and got $400. So that's another thing to keep your eyes out for when you're garage selling or thrifting. There are things at thrift stores, sometimes they have them, they're called jewelry jars, and they're like vases full of jewelry, and I'll look at them. If they look like there might be something good in there and that I could make my money back on, I'll buy them and then go through, and if I find gold, which sometimes I do, and I will sell the gold or sell the item on eBay or Etsy. So those are some of the ways that I earn extra income for our family. I would love to hear some of the ways that you bring in extra income for your family. Leave a comment down in the comment section below and take a look down in the comment section. Frequently there are amazing tips, great ideas, things I haven't thought of that people leave comments about in the comment section. So take a look, join the conversation, leave a comment. I would love to read them and respond to them. Thank you so much for watching. If you would, hit that like button. And if you like videos like this about e-commerce and learning about how to make extra money, hit subscribe and get notified when I make new videos. So thanks again. If you want to find me on Facebook, I'm Texas Gal Treasures, and on Instagram, I am at TX Gal Treasures. I will see you later. Thanks so much. Bye.